Shalom. All praises to Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushai, Bahashim HaKadosh. Double honors unto the apostles and elders of GMS, who are the true leaders of Israel today, and salutations to all of the Akim who do this work in truth and sincerity, who are risking their lives and their freedoms to do so, as well as the scattered Israelites who come looking like the heathen but are not, by way of their forefathers' seeds who are Israelite men. The true name of the Most High is Yahweh, and his son's name is Yahushai, and the Lord's holy chosen people are the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, as we're the ones who suffer under the curses in the book of Deuteronomy. My name is Yakalia, and I'm from the JMS Jamaica Kingston camp, and this video is about the mark of the beast prophecy, which is the microchip. This is Revelation chapter 13 and verse 16, and he calls it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. All right, so it's coming. This prophecy, the mark of the beast prophecy, and all the other prophecies that will be coming along with it, such as the famine, the time of great tribulation upon the Israelites, the time of Jacob's trouble, and all of the devastation and judgment that Yahweh Shai will be bringing to this earth. But right now, this prophecy right here is the major prophecy to look forward to, because once this arrives, then salvation is around the corner, because this has to absolutely be fulfilled before the destruction comes. Okay, and of course it is the so-called white men who are the Edomites, the rulers of this wicked kingdom today, who are the ones that will be pushing this. They are controlled by Yahweh Shai. So really this is the Most High's will, obviously, of course, right? And Esau is just being used to push forth judgment upon the nation of Israel. Okay, but of course, a remnant will be saved, which is the elect of the nation of Israel from the four corners of the earth, and 1/3 in America will be saved as it pertains to Zechariah chapter 13 and verse 8. All right, so this mark of the beast prophecy is being developed at a very, I'll say, steady pace. Okay, much faster than it was, I'd say, a few years ago, as we are now in the phase of Esau Edom pushing, or not pushing, it's not a push, they're simply just implementing it into their system, the central bank digital currencies. Now, I have a few articles from NFC World, my usual go-to in regards to bringing out updates regarding this prophecy, as they are extremely useful with the information that they bring out. Okay, and of course, it is the microchip. As the prophecy states, it says that you need to have it to be able to buy or sell. So digital currencies are being developed, and everything around it, digital identities, digital systems, and what else? RFID technology, NFC technology, the Internet of Things. You know, you hear all of these buzzwords, right? Buzzwords. And it's important to do independent research in regards to any and everything that is said. All right. But yes, it has been identified as a microchip, and we're going to get into it. First of all, I just want to bring out this video real quick to just give a visual of what's going to be happening, how it's going to be used, etc. Okay, so this is from the Goldex IPPO microchip implant. This came out 2 years ago, okay, out there in Japan, and this is the end game goal. All right, this is at the head of their agenda, they being Esau Edom. Okay, so let's just play this real quick. It's only 2 minutes. Actually, we don't even need the sound really, but all right, let's see. All right, so out the gate, the light is at the hand, okay, as the prophecy says, in the right hand or the forehead, and it really don't matter where it is in the body, okay. Whether right hand or left hand, forehead, wherever, man. Once you take it, and you're part of the system that they're developing. So the woman, she has the microchip implant, boom, she buys her coffee, drinks her coffee, she pays with her hand, and now she's checking her phone. She scans her hand to check her phone. You can see all of the things that are connected to it. Okay? Transit, she uses it for transit. It's an all for one use, this microchip implant. And of course, you see it right there, she goes to the you know what for that situation as well. It covers everything. Okay? For this dude, once again, paying for a beverage using his hand, the digital currency is attached to the microchip. It's a part of it, and you swipe. Okay, well that's what it's going to be leading to, right? Because I don't think Japan has their thing, but that's the goal. That the central bank digital currencies are being developed, and then they will simply merge with the microchip, and then boom. Used for keys as well. I believe that's an elevator. Even at work, he's using it. Okay? So it's just going to be the goal is for it to be very seamless, to be a part of life, for it to be a part of every single facet of life. Okay? And that's why it says that you won't be able to buy or sell. So you won't be able to be a part of life. You won't be able to be a part of the system, which when you're in the truth, you don't want to be a part of the system anyway. So of course the elect will not bend the knee to Esau Edom when this prophecy does come. Okay, but that's a visual of what's going to be happening. And then let's just see what's going on around the world in the past couple of weeks, I'd say. Okay, so the UK, they've been developing their thing. I remember, I don't know, it could have been 2021, it could have been 2022. I brought out a government a website, the UK government website actually. Wait, what's going on here? Oh, did it crash? Anyway, I brought out a UK government website, and I mean the system as it described is literally the mark of the beast system being implemented, just with some keyword. And of course the video was struck. I don't have it, and I can't even find that right now, to be honest. But anyway, MEPs approved draft legislative framework for a European digital identity wallet. So this is being done, and this is actually being done. You know what I'm saying? It's not like, oh, we talking about it and we waiting for them to make moves. Okay? They're making moves. The development is there. Okay, and a timeline is there for them to complete it. So the European Union's Industry, Research and Energy Committee has approved a proposed update to the European Digital Identity Framework that will enable the issuance and usage of the EU's European Digital Identity Wallet and enable EU citizens to store digital identity credentials on their smartphone. Okay, so everything is just connected, right? The article is on nfcworld.com. Let's go to the next one. UK reveals proposals for a national digital identity verification framework. Okay, the UK government has laid out proposals for establishing a framework for the use of trusted and secure digital verification services. So they're moving forward with their digital verification, digital identity, and their central bank digital currency. The European Union, which is that 10 horns spoken about in Revelation chapter 17. And of course, the beast is NATO, and Mystery Babylon the Great is a miracle, not a mystery anymore, right? But yeah, I think there was a part that I read in it. Well, let me just skim through it real quick. The bill will also establish a framework for the use of trusted and secure digital verification services, which allow people to prove their identity digitally if they choose to do so. And it's just going to be people go somewhere and swipe. That's how they swipe with the hand or forehead and scan. You know, I mean, they showed you that that's like their goal, right? When that worldwide situation was going on, and people were going to places and they were getting their hand on their forehead scanned. to be tested, if they are positive for whatever it is. Okay, just a little, addition to slowly but surely and gradually bringing in the system, so that it just seems so normal for people when certain things just happen because they're already accustomed to it, right? This measures The measures will allow customers to create certified digital identities that make it easier and quicker for people to prove things about themselves. The bill will strengthen regulator and better support, and that's it. Okay, cool. So let's go to the other ones, other information that's out there. ANZ to run central bank digital currency pilot at Australian universities. Great place, because the age group of those people, right? Excellent for ESA to target university students and people younger than that. The older generation. There was a television show called Westworld, their last season, because the show got canceled, but in their very last season, they showed how the world changed because a certain people took control of it. And at first they had to really just get rid of all of the older ones. So it took a while for them to really get to where they needed to be. So the first they needed to get rid of about 2-3 generations or something like that. And then that other generation was just so in the system. It's very much that you target these younger minds, right? The Australian Bank and New Zealand Bank, they're gonna be doing this, okay? We'll test the CBDC for offline payments in one of 14 pilot projects to be launched by the Reserve Bank of Australia and the Digital Finance Cooperative Research Centre, okay? So that's cool. That's happening as well. Bank of Canada reports on offline central bank digital currency design options. So what I'm noticing now as well is that not only are they developing the central bank digital currencies, but now information is coming out that they're designing offline central bank digital currency design options. Okay, I don't really know. I can't speak on why or how. Okay, really, I just look at everything as a step heading towards the fulfillment of prophecy. Okay, but of course, the microchip, it has to be usable wherever and whenever. So, I don't know. I don't know if there's like a power cut or something like that, it won't work, or if it's just powered by whatever. I don't know. But we're moving towards it, so that's good. Okay, so the next one. European Central Bank sets out timeline for digital euro rollout. So this is good. Love a timeline. Okay, it shows what's happening. But oof, quite the timeline, isn't it? So let's see, 2022, we out of 2022. That's good. So Q1 2023, that's what we're in, March. So that's that. And then in Q2, so by Q3, what they're saying, selection of service providers for possible project. Decision make. Why is that? Decision making document including advice on potential issuance digital year. Its design and implementation plan is for Q3. Okay, so fall 2023. All right, which that's not really new information to me, but it may be for you out there. The European Central Bank has laid out its plans for a staggered rollout of a digital euro that would begin with the bank initially releasing the central bank digital currency for use in person-to-person and e-commerce transactions. Wow, beautiful. Bring it out. Jamaica has their own. I don't really know what's going on with it in terms of like the usage, but it has been launched out here. And I don't see no reports of but it's out there. It's implemented, and that was the main goal. Okay, the bank would then add support for on and offline digital euro payments at the point of sale and person or business to government payments, including taxes and custom duties, as well as any other remaining use cases. All right, so I just told you right there, it's used for it's going to be for everything. Okay, as has been reiterated a few times now. So here we have just another update. 9 in 10 businesses to increase spending on digital identity verification. So of course, the businesses have to update their systems, right? That's just a natural part of the process. And then we have Laos, central bank launches CBDC pilot. So they just keep launching it, right? Bank of bank user shop bank B. Okay, cool. The Central Bank of Laos, whatever, has begun testing a proof of concept central bank digital currency known as the DLAC or Digital Lao KIP as part of its research into the potential issuance of a CBDC in the country. It ain't no potential, it's gonna happen. Okay, it's gonna happen worldwide, and eventually what's gonna happen is that we're just gonna enter that final phase where it will be made mandatory worldwide. Okay, so let's just get, was that the last article? I think it was the last one. Yeah. Okay, cool. So let's just get Revelation chapter. Let me use it on my other phone. So this is Revelation chapter 3 and verse 10. Because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I will also keep thee from the hour of temptation which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth. So the hour of temptation is coming. It's going to be made mandatory worldwide, and either you take it and be a part of the system or you don't. And of course, this message is only on to you Israelites, as only you can receive salvation. Okay? If you take it, you're going to be destroyed by the Lord. That's in Revelation chapter 14, verse 9 to 10. And that is the warning unto you. All right? That's why the prophets are out here to warn people, of the judgment that is coming. All right? To let them know. Okay? But we're in that time, man. And it's building up quite well. Okay? So with that, I'd like to say all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh Shem Yeshua, Bashim Kal Kodesh, Wa Abad, Babal, Shalom.